Hi, good evening, everyone. So it's 7:10 already. We can start now. Good evening. Please, if you can hear me, kindly drop a message on the comment section. If you can hear me, drop hi, or good evening. Let me know if you all can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me if you're on this call. Okay, Simply Mo, I can see you. Nasir, I can see you. Good evening. Beacon, good evening. Okay, so if you have any friends on the Tales by Nedroom, I can see you too. If you have any friends on the platform, please do it to send them a message to join. I've tagged almost all of them, but we are more than this. Very, very much more than this. We are more than 100. So I don't know why I'm saying just 17 people. Please tag your friends, and if you are still here, if you've not dropped your hi, please drop it. Anthony, I can see you. Ami, Udoyen, I hope I pronounced your name well. Seth, I can see you. Adebayo, I can see you as well. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, right? I think we should just dive into today's business. So, good evening, everyone, once again. Before I start with my welcome message for you guys, my name is Surajidin Rukayat Oluwadamilola, and I am the product and project manager for Data Fort. And I'll be taking you this section today. So I would love you all to drop name and your name on Slack, as well as your course, the track that you are taking with us. So you guys should drop it. I've introduced myself already. Once again, you can all call me Damilola, and I'm sure most of you got my invite message or a DM message from me via Slack or DM. So, good evening once again, and I am super excited to welcome you all to DataFort today. And DataFort is a community where we all learn and we all grow together hand in hand. Yeah, I can see you all. I can see all your message. Okay. So, and I want to really congratulate you all for taking this big step by joining us. And trust me, we are here to support you in every step of the way, whether you are new to tech or you're already on the journey. So this program is designed to help your growth and help you grow the skills that you need for each of your track. So get ready to learn alongside amazing tutors. Trust me, all our tutors are top notch for each of your track. All our tutors are top notch and they are ready and willing to take you. So you also need to help us by helping you. You know, we cannot be committed to teaching you if you are also not committed. So you have to be committed as well. You have to know the reason why you pay for this course. We have a lot of students that paid, and at the end of the day, life has to deal with them and then they had to drop off. Please, I won't want you to drop off. The journey is not going to be easy, right? The journey is not going to be easy, but then we'll try as much as possible to make it easy for you. And you also need to put in the efforts, be committed. You also need to be committed. So we can't wait to see you all in greater heights. And I welcome you all once again to Data Force family. So before I move on to the main reason why we are here, I would like our tutors to introduce themselves. So if you're a cybersecurity student, let me see. Okay, for cybersecurity students, your tutor is not here yet. He's currently in a meeting. But for others, some of the tutors are here. So I'll just call on the tutor, they will introduce herself. So you know your tutor by name, then you can now know them better when the class starts, right? So Olamide, you said you want to see the speaker. Okay, for now you cannot see me. Don't worry, you'll see me soon because I'll be interacting with a lot of you as the product manager. If you have any issue concerning your tutor, concerning your course, I am always your go-to person. So forget that you talk to someone when you want to make your payments. I am your go-to person if you're having any issue. Seth, you said you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Please let me know. So if you have any issue, I'm going to drop my WhatsApp phone number as well as my name. Seth said he can't hear anything, but Abiodun and others, can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me before I move on. Please let me know if you can hear me. Just drop, I can hear, I can hear, I can hear. If you can hear me, please. Okay, Hadibayo can hear me. Temitope can hear me. Please, if you can't hear me, Emeka said you can't hear. Hope it's not your network, Emeka. Yeah, there's no video, but you should be able to hear me. Emeka, there's no video, but you should be able to hear me. So, yeah. The first tutor, we can hear you. Okay. The first tutor I'll be calling on is going to be Mr. Samuel Joseph. So he's going to unmute and introduce himself. So, Mr. Samuel, the floor is yours.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Please, Dami, confirm you can hear me or I'm audible enough.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I'm Samuel Joseph. I'm the cloud computing tutor for Data Fort, and it's good to be here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Samuel. So next, I'll be calling on King Afam to introduce himself and the course he's going to be teaching.
Hi everyone, good evening. Can you all hear me?
I can hear you, King Afam. So,
All right.
can you hear me? Can others hear
Yeah,
him, rather?
yeah. If you can hear me, just go to the comment section and say I can hear you, King Alpha, or I can hear you, King, something like that. Okay. I guess Samuel is saying yes, sir. So I believe he's yeah. Okay, that's good. All right. So my name is Kingsley Afamifule Akatabu, and my brand name is King Afam. So just simply call me King Afam. I am the digital marketing manager and tutor at Data Fort Academy. And for those who have registered for digital marketing, I will be responsible for your learning progress and learning process. And I can't wait to take you guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kinga Farm. So next, I'll be calling Mr. Debanjo Luasheyi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Adebanjo Israel Oluwaseyi, and the software instructor for Data Fort, and I would love to help as much as possible. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Israel. So next, I'll be calling on Mr. Abubakar. Mr. Abubakar, if you are speaking, we can't hear you. Okay, probably it's network. So let me call on Mr. John Idowu. Oh, wow. I can't seem to hear Mr. John as well. I don't know if others can hear him. I can't hear him. Can any other person hear him? Please, if you can hear him, kindly drop
Yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
comment.
I can hear you. I can hear you, ma.
Okay, okay, yes, yes. Kindly introduce yourself. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Johnny Doe, I want you to introduce yourself. Okay, so if Mr. John can speak, so let's just move on while we wait for other tutors to join. We are still waiting for data analysis tutor, business analysis, and the cloud computing. So I think they are still on their way home. Reason why they could not join. So after this, the next on the agenda is sorry please. Okay, so since you've met your tutors, so the next is the structure of the program, or should I mention the learning tools and platform first? So as you all know that we've added you to the Slack channel. Our communication channel is Slack, as you've all seen. But then I noticed a lot of you find it difficult to navigate the Slack. So if you are part of this person, please kindly signify if you find it difficult to navigate through the Slack, is as easy as your WhatsApp or Telegram. You just need to um, know your way around it and get familiarized with the app. So please let me know. Please, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay, you said cloud or DevOps channel was removed. No, it wasn't removed. Probably you are not on the channel. Okay, so time for question and answer is still coming. Let's just take it one after the other. Okay, so Amina said she's not familiar with the Slack. Okay, so for those that find it difficult to navigate through the Slack, we are going to have another section, right? I'm going to drop a Google link section where I'll just put you through on how to navigate through the Slack, because it's very, very important for you to know how to use the Slack, because that's where we are going to be dropping most vital informations, and you can't afford to miss any of them. So that's that. Then for your classes, time for question and answer is still coming. Beacon, just hold on. When it's time for that, you guys can start dropping your questions. So for your class, previously we used Telegram, but then a lot of students complain about the Telegram. So now we are going to be moving to Zoho. And the end of next week, before the end of next week, we'll be sending you all your Zoho login. So on the Zoho login, you are going to be seeing the scheduled class as well as all the recorded class. So all your classes are going to be recorded, and you have a login account to log in into Zoho to have access to all materials as well as the recorded class, right? So the login is very, very important to you, and please, you will want to share it with an external person. It is a personal login for you and only you alone, right? So yeah, I think that's that for the platform. And the key deliverables of the course, at the end of the course, right, you should be able to call yourself a product manager, a data analyst, a data scientist, a cybersecurity analyst, a cloud engineer, name it, whatever um, course you registered for at the end of it. And at the end of the training, you are going to have to get your hands on a project, a personal project. And for you to get a certificate, please kindly note this down. For you to get a certificate, you need to take series of tests, complete your personal project before you can have access to a certificate. If you did not take a test, if you did not participate in tests or projects, you will not be issued any certificate. So that is very important. And in the course of your training, okay, so now I'm going to be moving on to the rules and regulation of data forts. So it is very, very important you take note of this. Very, very important. in order to avoid any miscommunication later, or we having to fight with each other, and we don't want to fight, obviously. Okay, so also I'm going to drop the company's website for you to also read through the terms and condition. But one of the terms and condition is eligibility. So you must be at least 13 years old for you to register on our platform. And obviously, most of us are more than 13 years old, or should I say more than 20 years old already. Then the second is the account registration. You are responsible for maintaining the confidentiality of your login credentials. Any login credentials that is given to you for all activities, it's for you alone, and you must not share it with anybody. So all courses, all quizzes that will be shared with you, all materials should not be shared with a third party partners. Please. It is very, very important. And you should not reproduce or distribute any of our materials. It is for you and you alone. Then for the payment and subscription, we don't refund payments. Your payment is non-refundable. So any payment you made, including cost track payments, one-time payments, any kind of payments, we do not offer refund, especially for partial use. You have registered for a course. It is expected of you to finish the course at the agreed time, at the agreed timeline, which is 3 months, and your 3 months start counting from May 10th. So if for any reason you drop out, we are not going to refund. But all recordings, obviously, there will be issues where you might not be able to attend class due to one reason or the other. Due to one reason or the other. So that's why we are providing you with all the recordings of the class. So if you attended class for a month and you ghost for 2 months, and you later come back to say one issue comes up and you want to join the next cohort, we will not stop you from joining the next cohort, but you are going to pay for joining the next cohort. Please, it's very important. If your schedule change because of probably you get a new work, or maybe something just happened, we will make sure to complete the course. We will make sure that we deliver what we need to deliver, but we will not refund you. The only time we will refund is if we failed to fulfill our promise. If we failed by not taking your classes. So if there is any situation where your classes are not going to hold due to public holidays, or due to an unforeseen reasons, probably from your tutors, we are going to communicate that with you beforehand. So please take note of this. It is expected of you to complete your course. It is very, very expected of you to complete your course. And you are allowed to change your course after 2 weeks. So, for example, you are taking cloud computing class now. You've attended 2 class, you've attended 3, 4 class. At least at the end of your fourth class, you should be able to know if you can move on with cloud computing or not. Then you can reach out to me. If you can't cope with cloud computing, you can reach out to me to switch to another course. After the fourth class, you cannot switch again. Please take note of this. After the fourth class, you cannot switch again. So you can't come to me after 2 months and tell me that you want to switch to another course. That is not acceptable. Please. But if there are other issues pertaining to the course, to the class or the tutor, you can always reach out to me and we'll solve that together. If you have any problem, if you have any issues or any challenges with your tutor, please reach out to me via DM. Don't cause any chaos on the Slack channel. On the Slack channel, you should treat other people the way you want to be treated. Treat people with respect because you don't know where you guys might met later. You don't know. A lot of people here, some of them have their companies already, right? They just need um a second knowledge or they just need knowledge about a particular course. A lot of people have their companies already. So you don't know who might employ you from your classmates. So you don't want to treat people anyhow. Treat people with respect. If you have any issue with your course mates, please reach out to me. Yeah. So yeah, concerning the terms and condition, I think that is all. I am going to send you the company's Google link later for you to read through the terms and condition better. And we may delete your account at any time if we see that you are violating our terms and condition. Or some of you were given the opportunity to make your payment twice. If at the deadline you were given for your second payment you did not, we can terminate or delete your account. So in order to avoid that, you should make your payments at agreed date and time. Yeah. Thank you everyone for listening. So it's time for you to have and to ask question based on your course or the general course. So if it is based on your course, we have some of your tutors here who are going to answer you. So thank you guys. So time for question and answer. Okay, starting from Abiodun, does that also apply for those of us that registered for physical class too? Yes, both physical students and virtual students. So yeah, before we moved on, the classes, here is how the class take place. Both physical and virtual students hold their class at the same time. So the physical students are going to come into class physically, while the virtual students join the class via the available what's it called? probably the Google Meet or Zoho, any of it that we are going to be sending to you. So your class uh, um, start and end at the same time, both physical and virtual class. Okay, so Nasir said, are we getting hands-on material during the course of training? Yes, any materials that is going to help you during the course of your training are going to be provided by your tutors. Pretty said, let the tutors introduce themselves. I think you are just joining. All the tutors have introduced themselves already. Seth, what's the name of the data science tutor? Do you mean tutor? Yeah, his name is John. Your data science tutor is John Olarewaju. Don't worry, at the end of this section, I'm going to be adding all your tutors to your Slack channel, and they'll be introducing themselves. So you get to meet them on your Slack channel at the end of this section. Ami said, when is cybersecurity class starting? All classes are starting next week. Yeah, concerning the timetable, I'm supposed to share the timetable as well. So I'm going to be starting with digital marketing. Digital marketing class is on Monday and Saturday. The Monday class is strictly physical. Sorry, both physical and virtual because of the virtual students. Both physical and virtual, while the Saturday class is virtual for everybody. And the Saturday class starts from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. But you are going to be having break. That's for digital marketing. Then for UI UX, the timetable is on Tuesday and Saturday. For UI UX, Tuesday and Saturday. Then cybersecurity, it's on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But the Saturday is for the physical students though, is for the students that are not able to attend the during the week class. That is weekend students. That's for cybersecurity, weekend students, especially students that works from Monday to Friday and don't have time to attend. So cybersecurity class is on Saturday for weekend students, but for the weekday, if you are available for the weekday class, it is Tuesday and Thursday. That's for cybersecurity. Then for cloud computing is also Tuesday and Saturday, both physical. The Tuesday and Saturday class is both physical. Then project management is Tuesday and Saturday. Project management, Tuesday and Saturday, both physical and virtual. For project management, both physical and virtual. Then don't worry, I'm going to share the timetable with everyone so you get your time. I'm just telling you the days and I'm saying this off and so the next one is product management is Wednesday and Friday. Yeah, product management is Wednesday and Friday. Data analysis is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. No, sorry, Thursday and Friday. Data analysis, Thursday and Friday. While data science is Friday and Saturday. That's for data science. So which course have I not mentioned? If you are here and I've not mentioned your course, please let me know. I'm still going to share your timetable. I'll share the timetable to everyone. Okay, someone asks, where is the location for the physical class? This physical class is at VI. Currently, we are at Sakatinubu, Victoria Island, currently. But very soon, we are going to be moving to Fafunwa. Fafunwa is also at VI, not too far from Eko Hotel and also not too far from Sakatinubu. So for now, we are at Sakatinubu. So. Um, okay, yeah, business analysis tutor is here. Oh, Vine. Her name is Vine, but I think her device is not connected. She was here some minutes ago. Let me see. Let me see if I can get her back on board. Okay, before that, let me see more question. Yes, we are going to be giving you links to platform where you can get jobs, remote jobs especially. We are going to be giving you links for that. For Pretty asked that question. Okay, yeah, the internship program for the internship program is going to be a virtual internship where everybody have to attend, either you're a virtual student or a physical student. But for the physical students, we are going to be sourcing a physical internship for only physical students, and not to all physical students, to the best physical students, because we don't want to assign you to a company and you disappoint us there. If we assign someone and the person did not behave well, or the person did not meet their standard, they will not accept anyone from us again. So before we can give you a physical internship, we are going to assess you very well and see that you are up to that task. And that is only for the physical students. So what's please keep dropping your questions so that I can answer. This is best time for you to ask your question. A lot of you were complaining that you are not getting any info concerning the class, any message. So this is where you get it. Ask your question. Okay, Temitope said, when is she going to be added to our respective course? Oh, sorry. I think that just I'm coming. Where is that message again? Okay, respective course channel. By now, you all should be on your channel already. So if you are a cybersecurity student, you should be on cybersecurity channel. If you are a uh, um, data analysis student, you should be on your channel already. If you are not on your channel, please send me a message on Slack. Damilola R. That's my Slack name. Send me a DM on Slack if you are not on your course channel yet. Temitope, please do that now. Nasir, what you said digital marketing. So what's the question on digital marketing? For virtual class and physical class are holding at the same time. So if a class is 2 times in a week for physical students, It's also 2 times in a week for virtual students. So the only difference between the virtual students and the physical students is that the virtual students are attending virtually while the physical students are attending physically, and the physical internship is for only the physical students. Set the time for data science, Friday and Saturday, yes. If you are a Port Harcourt student, this section is actually not for you. Beacon, this section is not for you. It's basically for, where is location for Abuja? Is Wuse. Abuja's location is Wuse, Novel office at ShopRite. That's the location for Abuja. So I think I've answered your question, Oluwamayowa. After the 3-month training, are we going to pay for the internship program? No. The internship program is not a paid internship. It's free. It's the program is for you to come and implement what you have learned in your 3 months course. So if you're a software developer, a product manager, a project manager, you all are going to come together and work on a project, and you are going to implement everything you've learned so far. So that's the excess of the internship. So it's going to allow you know how you can implement what you've learned in a real life office. So that's the purpose of the internship. It's not paid. Okay, Kumax, I'm going to share the timetable. Cybersecurity is Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday. Beacon, question for Port Harcourt is going to be answered later. So we are going to hold that section later. Okay, Simply Mo said, why are the virtual students sidelined from the physical internship? Because of the amount you guys paid are different. Simply put, you guys paid 75,000. Some of you paid 50,000 based on the scholarship, but all the physical students paid 250, 300 based on their course. So that's the reason why they are different from you guys. Yes, Seth, I just mentioned that all of you are doing internship. All of you are doing internship, a virtual internship. Either you're a virtual or a physical student, you are all doing internship. It is after that group internship we are now going to give the best physical students a physical internship. So even the physical internship is not for all physical students, it's for the best. So if you want to have access to the physical internship, that means you have to put all your efforts and show us that you cannot disappoint us if we send you to any company. Yes, the virtual internship will be done with data forts. Are you getting an additional certificate for the internship? Okay, concerning the additional certificates, we'll see to that. But for now, I can't say. For the additional certificates for the internship, we'll see to that. Yes, Abuja student, you can ask your question. UI UX classes Tuesday and Saturday. Emeka, if you are not in your class group, send me a DM on Slack. Sorry, Simply Mo, You said it should be stated in terms and conditions before decision is made. Decision on what, please? I would like you to clarify that. Simply more. Yes, if you need any reference, we'll give you a reference. If you're applying for any job, we are going to give you a reference. Hey, you guys, don't you listen to what I said? I said, if you are virtual students or physical students, you all are receiving the same teaching. And I mentioned that I'm replying to Kumak's question. You all are receiving the same, you are going to be taking the same course outline. Nothing is differentiating you in terms of the course. Nothing. Your classes at the same time. If the physical students are having their class by 9, your class is also by 9. So you guys are interacting in the same class. The only difference between the two of you is the physical internship. That's the only difference between the two. Oluwamayowa, it depends on your course. Please, Oluwamayowa, which course are you taking? Yes, there's going to be attendance for all classes. There's going to be attendance for all classes. So part of the criteria of you getting your certificate is you meeting the 80% attendance, taking your test, and completing your project. What time of the day is the virtual class? Virtual class for which course? Gideon. Virtual class for which course? Okay, Oluwamayowa, data analysis. For data analysis, there is currently a cohort going on for data analysis for Abuja people. So for Abuja people, your cohort is not starting by May 12th. So tiers by Nedum. For cloud computing, which of the cloud service? AWS, AWS. Gideon, cybersecurity. Please, what with cybersecurity? Please, okay. What time of day is okay? You are the one that asked the question. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday. I mentioned it earlier. Tuesday and Thursday is for both virtual and physical students. Both virtual and physical students. Tuesday and Thursday. Same time. So Oluwamayowa, if you are Abuja student, we are going to be communicating when your own cohort will start. Please, any other question? Any other question before we go? So I think the business analysis tutor is here.
Hello, Dami. If you're still there, I think you are no longer audible. Dami, if you can still hear me, I think you are no longer audible. We can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now? Please let me know if you can hear me now. Hello. Please, tutors, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you
Okay.
now.
Yeah, I think I think it was my network. So I'll just go back to the question and answer section. Where did I stop? I'm coming. Okay. Rosemary asks for business analysis. Oh, okay. Yes, business analysis. So Vine, can you hear me? Vine. So Vine is the business analysis tutor. Okay, please, if you can hear me, please introduce yourself to the business analysis student. Vine, we can't hear you. Oh, okay. So Vine is the business analysis tutor, and business analysis class is only on Saturday, both physical and virtual. And business analysis starts by 10 a.m. and ends by 5 p.m. That's the time for business analysis. Only on Saturday, both physical and virtual, starts by 10 a.m. and ends by 5 p.m. Obviously, you are going to be having break in the middle of the class. So, what other question? Yeah, Jonathan, I mentioned that the class starts next week, May 12th, but data analysis class will start on Thursday. So Thursday is going to be your first class for data analysis. Kumax, what time are classes? Which classes? If you want to ask question, we have a lot of students for various track here. So you need to be specific when you are asking your question. So, Temitope, when is class starting for data analysis? I just said that now. Yes, Thursday and Friday. That's data analysis class. You've been told already, so that's the time. Yes, 15th of May. Yes, you are right, Temitope. Can a nursing mother attend class with their baby? Um, the reason why you can attend class with your baby is because it's going to distract other students, especially when the baby is crying. And at the same time, the baby is also going to distract you as the mother, because when your baby is crying, you won't pay attention to the class. You have to take care of your baby. So it is not advisable to bring your baby to class. But you can bring the baby if you have someone that can help you to carry the baby till the end of your class. That is acceptable. But you can't have a baby in the class. So that's the answer to your question, Oluwamayowa. Um, Abiodun said, is 3 months an ideal period to master and be sound on cybersecurity course? Okay, basically, not for only cybersecurity course, for every course, 3 months, to be sincere with ourselves. What we are going to be teaching you is a foundation on each of your courses, a foundation. So if you are taking 3 months, you need to keep learning. Even in school, after you finish your 4 years course, they will tell you to keep learning and you have to go for masters. After you finish your masters, they'll still tell you to keep learning and you have to go for PhD. Same as all of this course. So if you want to be a professional, you have to take more courses and more professional courses. So you can't have a 3 month course and you sit back and say that you are a pro. Trust me, you are not a pro yet. You have to take more advanced courses. More advanced courses. Data science starts on Friday, next week Friday, since the timetable is Friday and Saturday. So I think I've answered Undubisi's question. I'm going to share the timetable. So for cybersecurity, the class starts by 10 a.m. For the Tuesday and Thursday class, 10 a.m. and ends by 12 p.m. for the Tuesday and Thursday class for the weekdays. But for the weekend students, it starts by 10 a.m. and ends by 1 p.m. Okay, Mark Matthews said, if the reason virtual students are excluded from the physical internship is due to the difference in fee, I would like to know what I can do to become eligible to participate. That means you have to sign up for a physical class. Mark Matthew, you have to sign up for a physical class for you to be eligible for a physical internship. You have to sign up for a physical class. Temitope Ige said, what are the benefits for a virtual classes apart from internship? Number one benefit is you are going to be learning hands-on course along your course mates. You are going to be getting support from your tutor, and trust me, most of your tutors are not just tutors alone. Most of them works in big companies. So you might be getting opportunities from them. If a tutor has opening from the organization, their first go-to person will be someone they mentored. So either you're a virtual student or physical student. And also, we are going to be having sections, webinars, where we'll be bringing in professionals on each of your track to mentor you on how to get better in your track, how to source for jobs in your track. So it is not only about learning of the course alone, there are more to the learning. So I think I've so if there's any opportunity for a job opening, either you're a virtual student or a physical student, you always come to you. We always reach out to you. Bolarinwa, I just answered that. Class schedule for cloud computing. I'm going to be sending a timetable, so I don't have to keep repeating that. So I'm going to send a timetable. I've mentioned the cybersecurity timetable on and on, repeated. You said my answer on data analysis class is not explicit. What date is the class starting? Time and how many days in a week? Olusegun, I think for most of you that are just joining, you tend to miss what I've said before. I already mentioned the time for each of the classes. I mentioned that class starts for fully by May 10th, but that does not mean that your own class will start by May 10th. So if May 10th class, which is on Monday, is for digital marketing students, so that means your own class will not start on Monday. Your own class starts when your timetable falls in. So if you're a cybersecurity student, cybersecurity starts on Tuesday. So that means your class starts on Tuesday, which is 13th of May. Sorry, did I keep saying 10th? Sorry, it's 12th. Thank you, Kumax, for the correction. Yes, 12th is Monday, not 10th. Thank you. Oh, does the company help with CV? Yes, we are going to. If you need help with creating your CVs, we are going to help you with that. If you need help, we are going to provide you with resources, videos, or templates for you to create your CV. Yes, Bright Samuel. It's recorded already. It's a live section. So at the end of the section, you can go back to the link I dropped to watch the section again. Okon, you said when will the payments begin? What payments? If you are here, that means you must have paid and you must have enrolled. Okon. So if you've not paid, why are you here? Yes, you can always meet your tutor for mentorship if you have any challenges, any help concerning your course, concerning applying for jobs. Trust me, all the tutors are willing to help you in any way they can. So their job alone is not just to teach you, but there are some things that are expected of you as a student. The fact that your tutors are to mentor you does not mean you have to carry all problems to them. There are some problems that you can solve on your own. They have their own life as well. So you don't want to watch them with too many problems. Since they are not teaching just one student, they have many students to attend to. And if you message your tutor and they are not replying immediately, just be patient with them. They have a lot of things on their neck. Like I mentioned before, a lot of them are also working aside from teaching you. And a lot of them are also taking other courses. So that's the reason why you need to keep learning at the same time. Can one take two courses like cybersecurity and data analyst? It depends on you. If you are able to shoulder it, if you are able to take responsibility for it, fine. You can take the two courses at the same time. So it depends on um how should I say it? It depends on you. Okay, Bolariwa said if classes will be during working hours and days, then the virtual class will not be good for me. I hope I can easily switch to physical by just paying the difference. Exactly, yeah, fine. Bolariwa, yes. And moreover, the not all classes are physical on weekend. So let me mention that the weekend classes are cybersecurity, cloud computing, business analysis, and project management. Those are the four weekend classes, but others are during the week. So if you can attend during the week classes, that's fine. So any other question? We need to round up this section, please. Any other question? If you have any other question, please ask. Ambrose, I already mentioned the benefits for you taking an online class, so you can go back to watching this section again to get answer to that. Any other question? Please drop your questions, please. Okon, are you sure that was a mistake? Okay, if you have any question for your tutors, most of them are here. Please ask them question. The question and I'm even expecting from you guys is to ask question pertaining to your class, like what are the necessary resources you need to put in place for you to attend the class. It is not when the class starts you now start asking that. Those are the questions I really expected you guys to ask. But nevertheless, I'm still going to mention few. So if you are going to be taking any of the courses, you need to have a laptop, a working laptop. It's very, very compulsory for everybody. You need to have a laptop. And for cybersecurity, for software development, for cloud computing, there's a particular configuration of laptop you guys will need, and I think it should not be less than 8 gig. I think your tutors can shed more light on that. So can Adebayo talk concerning the laptop configuration? Adebanjo and Sheon for cybersecurity. Adebanjo, are you still here?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so just as you said, for cybersecurity, well, let me introduce myself. I'm the cybersecurity tutor, Oluwaseun. So, for cybersecurity students, what you guys need is a good laptop, preferably Windows laptop with a minimum of 8 gig RAM, um, space at least 512 SSD or 256 gig SSD, and what else again? Just ensure that the BIOS can be accessed. And basically, when they create the groups for you guys for cybersecurity, I would send you a list of specifications that your laptop should have. So that's it.
Okay, thank you, Oluwaseun. So you will be dropping that on your track channel again for you to get your configuration better. So for Adebanjo, what's the spec of laptop or configuration they should use as a software developer? Adebanjo, are you still here? Okay, if Adebanjo is not here yet, can Samuel please tell the cloud computing students?
Yeah, just same thing with cybersecurity. That's fine. It's just same thing. Yeah.
8 gig. Okay.
Yeah. At least 256 SSD kind of run.
Okay. Thank you. I hope you heard that. Cloud computing, 8 gig and two five two five what? Sorry. Is it
256
256?
SSD. Yeah,
256.
256.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Ocon, you can't use your phone for cybersecurity. Oh. Ha. You can't. You have a lot of softwares you are going to be downloading, and most of them you can't download them on your phone. So that's why having a laptop is very, very important. Ambrose, you said you can tell us about the use of the configuration of the laptop. The use as how? I did not get that question, Ambrose. Okay, tutor, they asked that if Core i5 is it good for cybersecurity? The Core i5, it depends on RAM. Your RAM and the SSD is the most important thing, I think, because of the softwares you are going to be downloading. Okay, Kuma said cybersecurity and other courses are going to be Saturday. Is it for physical or both? The Saturdays are for the weekend students. Students that are not able to attend the week class because of their work. And I just mentioned that the courses for weekend students are cybersecurity, projects management. Basically, cybersecurity is the only course that is taking weekend students separate. But for project management, cloud computing, data science, it's the continuation of what you've done during the week. Why for business analysis, weekend is only their class, either for physical or virtual. And the weekend also is for both physical and virtual students. So it's not only for physical students. Whatever course you are taking, it is for both students, physical or virtual. So it is only um, based on the agreement you have with your tutor that would now say if your tutor is going to be taking virtual students separate and physical students separate. Otherwise, your classes are happening at the same time. There's no Sunday class, please, Solomon. You don't want your tutors to rest, or you don't want to go to church. There's no Sunday class. Class is only on Saturday. From Monday to Saturday, that's when we run. Monday to Saturday. Hey, so you said I should make it clear. Explain virtual and physical. I've explained this on and on. Virtual and physical class are the same. Classes are not separate. Your classes are happening at the same time. So if let me use cybersecurity for example, and that's the only course I'm going to be using. Cybersecurity classes Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 12 p.m. By that 10 to 12 p.m., physical students are going to come to class physically. Then the virtual students will attend through a link for them to join the class virtually. So the tutor is teaching both the physical students and the virtual students at the same time. You guys are interacting at the same time. I hope you get that, Ileso. And that is for weekday students, Tuesday and Thursday. Then the Saturday class is for weekend students for cybersecurity, both physical and virtual. So if you attend the Tuesday and Thursday class as a physical student or a virtual student, there is no need for you to attend the Saturday class because the same thing that is taught during the week will be repeated on Saturday for the weekend students. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Kumas, you said if you attend cybersecurity class during the week and I still have time on weekend, can I still attend the weekend class? You can attend the weekend class, but just so you know, it's still the same thing that is going to be taught. So you not so that you not complain when the tutor is teaching the same thing on Saturday. But if you just want to attend because you want to keep learning, then fine, you can join. Yes, Samuel, if you have any issue, send me a DM on Slack. Damilola R. That's my Slack name. Please, any other question, please? Okay. Yes, I think we have used more than 2 hours. Oh, okay. 1 hour, 30 minutes. Any other question? Any other question? Are we all clear? If you are not clear, please send me a DM on Slack, Damilola Har. Please, your Slack, your notification should always be on Slack because you are going to be sending a lot of information on Slack and you don't want to miss any of that information. Our only communication channel is Slack. Seth, if you are not clear on the internship, kindly rewatch this live section. Ambrose, if you have 4 gig RAM, you need to go and upgrade your RAM to 8 gig. It's not that you cannot use the 4 gig, but it is going to give you a lot of difficulty when it is time for you to start using those software. It will give you a lot of difficulty. Trust me, you get to a point where you'll be frustrated. I'm sure you know how these laptops are. It's same thing as your phone. When your phone storage is full and you're trying to download another app, you know how frustrating that can be. Same thing goes to your laptop as well. You are going to be using a lot of software, so you need to have a good RAM. Will host on virtual be attached to a company virtually? Seth, I did not understand that question. You might want to rephrase it. Please Set, rephrase that question, please. Okay, for us to so that I can attend to any issue right now, I'm going to drop a Google link for those who are unable to navigate through Slack. So I'll drop the link, then I can show you how to navigate your Google Slack. Um, did I mention Google Slack? Sorry, your Slack channel. So if there's no question, can we um can we end this section? Yeah, so before ending the section, I would like to thank you all again for joining us and for your energy throughout this section. We hope that you are feeling inspired and you are ready to start. Yes, I'm going to share the timetable at the end of the section. I hope you are ready to start. Remember that this is a safe space for you to learn. Ask questions on your Slack channel. If you are not clear, ask question. Yes, it's fine for you to make mistakes. That's part of the process. Your tutors and I, we are going to support you during this process. So never hesitate to reach out to your tutors. Never hesitate. But at the same time, you need to keep things professional. You don't want to start sending your tutor or calling your tutor around 11 p.m., even 9 p.m. at night. If you send them a DM at that time, if they respond, fine. If they did not respond, it is past working hours. So send them DMs at the proper time or call them at a proper time. Don't call them around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Do you understand that? Yeah, there is no WhatsApp group. We don't do WhatsApp group. Our communication channel is on Slack. Okay, for sets, I think I mentioned the internship already. I mentioned the internship attached to a company for internship. If there are availability for internship in other companies, we are going to provide you with that. If there are availability, we'll provide you for you to sign up for it. We'll provide you. Don't worry. Any other question? Any other question? Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. Thank you all once again. Thank you all once again for joining this section. And your first class kicks off next week. We can't wait to see what you all will accomplish. We can't wait to see you grow and win together. And once again, welcome to Data Forts, and let's all start the journey together. Hey God, Seth, I mentioned the start dates severally. Your start date is next week. Class starts next week. Just follow your timetable. Class starts on Mondays. If your timetable is on Tuesday, that means your class starts on Tuesday. Kumas, you said, does each department have their group on Slack? Of course. If you are not on your um track channel yet, please send me a DM on Slack. So if you are a cybersecurity student, you should be in cybersecurity Slack channel already, not the general group. The general group is for everybody, but for your track, you should be in your track channel. I mentioned that timetable will be shared. Kumax, I think I've answered your question. If you are not on any track channel, send me a DM on Slack. Damilola R. Send me a DM, Kumax. I just said that now. Okay, thank you everyone.